Are live. We live. We live. We live. We live. All right, let me get into the stream here.
Amy said she's looking for it.
Yeah, we just did it. My laptop just. Are live. We live. You already found it. All right, let me get into the stream. Amy said she's looking for it. Yeah, just did it. My laptop just. Are live. Mute your stuff. All right, everybody, we back. It is October 13th. Biddle me this episode 13.
13.
It's been a minute. We back.
It's a little bit of time.
October 13th, 2019. All right, so what you want to kick off with first, Jay?
Amber Geiger.
All right, so y'all heard about that lady, the Dallas cop, right? Dallas lady cop. She went into
her job title was cop. She was not on duty. So let's stop making it like an officer shooting because she was not on duty. When I leave Papa John's, I'm no longer a pizza maker.
True.
When I leave Rural Healthcare, I'm no longer a call center rep. Any job you have, if you're off duty, you're off duty. That's not your job anymore. She wasn't on duty. That's not an officer. She was a civilian that broke into a man's home. I'm sorry, let's not say break in because we don't know how she entered. Still to this day, even though
how do we know that?
Yeah, exactly. We don't know how she entered, but she entered somebody else's dwelling. He was sitting down watching TV in his own house and gets killed. And her response was why? She feared for her life. She feared for her life of a guy in his own house while he was sitting on the couch watching TV.
This is just craziness. It's all like normal. This is just crazy. You know this is stupid. It's I don't have words for how crazy it is because this is unprecedented. Somebody just busting in somebody else's house, shoots and kills them because they're scared for their own life. But that happened anyway. She's guilty. All right, we was on the live stream waiting to see that sentencing.
Took all day, oh my God.
Because this was open and shut case. Like she did it
clearly. She
caught, but the big problem I had with it. So she was guilty. The problem I have with it is after she did it, she did not go and try to administer first aid, any kind of resuscitation, nothing.
Think it was more to the case.
Nothing. Like once you realize, oh, this ain't my house, because that's what she said. She thought it was her house. Mm-hmm. That was some.
First of all, I want somebody on the live to tell me: have y'all ever walked in somebody's house? I'm so confused even having to ask this stupid question.
It's so stupid.
How do you walk in somebody else's house and think it's your house?
Yeah,
that literally makes no sense.
Yeah, because they talked about the floor, the mat outside and all that. Like that's my first clue. Like, hold on. It's fishy all around. I don't even know what to say about it. It's just messed
up. Anyway, so she got sentenced for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you think she should have got?
35 minimum.
35 minimum?
Yeah, because it's gonna get shortened up.
I get it.
Anyway, parole, blah blah blah. She's not gonna ever serve the full term.
No.
So to start off at such a low, start off so low was just stupid.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But and then how she got treated.
Yeah, that was terrible.
All right, so the brother of he had to be the younger brother, right? Younger brother. He ain't no hoe. You gotta watch the full clip. You watch the full clip of him testify. Like he's on the stand, he testified, and he breaks down. This poor boy, he just wants everything to kind of be okay because he feel bad for her. He feel bad, like he confused all around, but he
ain't confused.
He was messed.
His brother was chilling. The girl told him, "What's the confusion?" I walked into his apartment. I killed him while he was watching TV. What's the confusion?
No, I mean yes, but he is
confused.
He's confused by his feelings on it because, like, he expected her to be gone for life or something. That ain't what happened.
No, she wasn't sentenced by this time, was she?
No.
So then
she wasn't sentenced. So he was expecting her, like a lot of people were expecting. Hell, number one, like a lot of people were saying, we didn't expect her to be judged guilty at all.
I know, thank God.
So let's just
this is stepping right now, right?
Because we in Texas, and. No, shout out to John. But I'm trying to get the what's name up here because we got a lot of people watching. They probably commented, and I want to be able to read it. But So it's started a watch party with it too. I know that.
Yeah.
So the fact that that happened and she was actually guilty. Okay, yeah, we moving in a common sense direction. But her only getting 10 years, and then the brother doing his hug thing, and I felt bad for him.
Not me.
But what went too damn far? That damn judge. Okay, now if I remember correctly, she went down there to this lady.
First, she hugged the family, Botham's family,
Dude.
And then she hugged Amber and gave her a Bible. Which I'm wondering, and I love the public because I'm wondering, because they're going to go through every one of her convictions and sentences. How many times did she get off that damn pulpit?
Seriously, because that was some bull. All right, here we go. Amy saying, can't hear us. Oh, no, she can hear us now. And Sarah's watching. Oh, Karma on here. So we got people coming in. Mama says she got away with murder. You right.
She didn't get
away, but for all intents and purposes. All right, now here's the thing. We say 10 years. We know she ain't going to do 10 years.
Nope, she's doing 5. She's eligible for parole after 5. She's doing 5 if she even does that.
Now, if somebody just so happens to do something to her while she on parole because they don't forget, is that right or wrong?
I mean, because here's the thing. They could fight her, and they'll get more time than she got for killing them.
Oh, shoot, you're right. Oh, yeah, remember old boy got, what did he get, 45, 35 years for killing the police dog?
Yeah, that got lowered, by the way. But yes, originally,
but still,
to give him 45 years. And then they gave the guy 10 years, 10 days in jail for oversleeping.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. What? Oversleeping. He didn't just say, I ain't going. He overslept. He's like, I'm sorry, I'm late, I'm coming. Everybody is done at some kind of oversleeping thing. You don't give somebody 10 days for that? Anytime for that?
All right, we got to stay focused on Amber Geiger.
No, you're right,
So, Amber Geiger got 10 years. She's going to do 5, realistically.
Yeah.
She received a hug from the brother, which I don't agree with. Ben agrees. I don't agree.
The poor boy was in an emotional state. He just wanted everything to be okay. His brother
what
died.
What does the hug have to do with that?
That was his way of going about it. And I say, people, go watch the clip.
Don't hug my killer.
No, and let me go on the record saying this. Let me go on the record saying this.
Don't hug mine.
He better than me. That wouldn't have been me. I guess I'm too old and jaded.
Don't hug my killer.
But that ain't happening.
Hell no.
Okay? I didn't see enough fights in court.
Yep.
That's what I kind of like. As soon as he got up,
happy if he did that.
If that was, I would have been like, oh snap! It would have looked bad.
I don't care.
But at the same time,
she was about to get her sentence.
Shoot, there ain't no damn sentence.
What I can say is that the brother, for everybody out there that says he did it for himself or forgiveness, the reason I don't agree with that is this. It's not real forgiveness if you have to feel like you have to hug them to get peace in your heart. If I forgive somebody, think about this. If I forgive somebody, I don't have to hug them for that forgiveness to be official. No, I don't have to hug them to make myself feel better. No. If I'm already at peace, I don't need that hug.
No, correction. You don't have to do that. For him, that boy, there wasn't not a malicious, like any kind of, it seemed like straight up innocence. Nope. And I felt for him. I was like, dang, this poor boy. Like, I wouldn't have done it.
I feel for Bottom.
Yeah.
I feel for Bottom.
I feel for their whole fam. Because that's just.
I feel for his mama. Dude. His daddy gonna look at Amber and say, I hope one day we can be friends. I said, gee.
All right, that's going way. All right. Like, and God bless them. Better than me. That is the saintly, Christian, nice, good thing to do.
No, the hell it ain't.
Turn the other cheek.
No, the hell it ain't.
You embrace your enemies and try to heal. Like,
Hey, Larry, you better read the Bible again. Because I swear God burnt up the world. I swear God flooded the world.
Yeah, but he wasn't trying to kill
when all them heathens came through.
That was
when Pharaoh didn't want to let them people go.
Old Testament.
Hey, Larry, when Pharaoh didn't want to let the people go, God took all their first sons. He wasn't coming down there hugging nobody.
No.
God released black plagues and everything.
I mean, you're right. But
God wasn't hugging nobody.
Man, okay, so
who the hell Jesus hugged?
A whole lot of people he hugged, but Yeah, but love thy enemies.
He watched
love thy enemies.
If somebody would have killed Mary or Joseph,
oh, he would have known.
Jesus wasn't gonna be hugging them.
No, he wouldn't have. But love thy enemies. Love thy enemies. And that's why I was like, yeah,
my enemies.
But okay, so all that we know it. Now, what happens after the case? Go ahead. Tell what happened.
The witness who helped put Amber Geiger.
Wasn't that the next door neighbor? One of the neighbors? Yep.
So the witness who was there,
young black man,
who helped put Amber Geiger in jail, who was also set to testify against the Dallas Police Department in the civil suit. Yes, it's coming. Gets killed. Squeaky clean record.
Yep.
Somehow goes from squeaky clean record in school, doing everything, to big time drug dealer, selling drugs over the internet to somebody that's 4 hours away. I know drug dealers. Nobody's gonna sell weed over the internet to somebody that's 4 hours away. No. All the weed heads on here that's watching it, would you drive 4 hours for weed?
No. The answer is no. It's
4 hours.
In like
the Amazon Prime. You gotta look at that.
You could use
That's crazy. Yeah, here's the thing. Pick this. Why would they drive 4 hours just to kill him?
Yeah.
Literally.
I mean, yeah, and see,
let that sink in.
It doesn't make any sense.
Over weed.
Like, yeah, you wait a year or two, it's gonna be legal. So, like, but anyway, it didn't make any sense. And like, ask yourself, if you're a nice law-abiding citizen, would you do that? Is that an idea that just pops into your head? You know what? I ain't never done this before. Let me go to the extreme. You know, like, and the stupid extreme too. Like, it's a stupid extreme. I couldn't imagine doing that. I don't even know how to do that for a car. Like, nah, it's stupid. It's stupid. All right, Danielle. Oh, Danielle, your boy is upstairs. He's having a good time. But Danielle says we can't judge how someone decided to forgive.
She's right.
That's what I was saying. We can't, like, however he decides.
I don't agree with it still, but you're right.
It's not the way I would have done.
I will give him yes.
Better than me.
Yes.
He's a good model. But yeah, everything surrounding this case is
weird.
Now we might have another Antoine. I forget the boy's name.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, with the boy, the young boy, Trayvon. Yeah, him. And we might have a thing where I forgot the old boy's name who did
George
Zimmerman. What happened to him? Because he has had nothing but bad stuff happen to him.
People have been trying their best to get their hands on George Zimmerman for a very long time.
And to have to live like that?
You know what's crazy about the George Zimmerman case?
Karma,
Somebody shot at George Zimmerman and got 25 years. George Zimmerman killed Trayvon and got nothing.
Karma. That's all I got to say about that. Karma is real. It comes in the weirdest kind of ways. So stuff handles itself. All you can do is what you can do. So, you know, it is what it is. All right, so let's...
Then the judge got out there and hugged her. The bailiff rubbing her hair. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, with the judge, that was too dang far.
She tried her best to justify it in interviews. I said,
I want to see her on The View, because, like, I know Whoopi brought her on. Was like, all right, what? Nah. Like, I just couldn't. Like, I'm a nice, forgiving person, but I can't rock with that. I can't. So, all right. So, all right, that's gonna be something. Keep your eye on that. I guarantee. No. What's this girl's name who did the killing?
Amber Geiger.
Amber Geiger. Listen for her name in the news. Something else gonna happen to her. Just mark my words on that.
Hopefully, somebody goes into her apartment. She's sitting there watching TV.
Man, that'd be too close to exact karma. But you know, if it was a cop.
I mean,
like the ultimate karma would be that, but you know, we rarely get that.
I would love it.
That direction. Anywho, all right. Okay. So we got to get on. I want to hit Trump and politics real quick. Did you hear what he said? It wasn't last night, the night before. I forgot where.
The man on the moon.
Yes.
Yeah, what? But Benji, the dude is literally mentally ill.
No, I know, but not that far.
Yes, it is. Man, think about it. He was giving a speech at the military base. And he literally was out there like, yeah, I'm so sorry, Melania couldn't make it with me. And she was sitting right there next to him.
He said that.
Yes.
Well, okay. So this is.
It reminds me of when Hillary was talking to Bernie Sanders. She said, "Bernie, when I was doing a crime bill, you were nowhere to be found." And Bernie was. They literally showed a video. He was right there on stage with her.
That's the thing. A lot of stuff with politics, especially these days. We're in a state where people finna get it. Like, up, down, left, right, whatever about it. People is getting it.
We're becoming a more transparent society due to the internet.
And more practical one as well, where things got to make sense. Which is why Trump's lies and just general politic lies just don't work. Fact checking is real. And people are using a lot of common sense. Now, mind you, Trump still got a lot of supporters. And there's a lot of different reasons for that. But the diehard dumbass supporters, the ones that, like, you put facts in front of them, they're like, I don't believe that. But then you have the ones who are real. It's like, yeah, I don't let my kids watch them on TV, but I'm voting for them because I like them. Okay, that's your thing.
I'd rather them just be honest.
That's the thing.
All.
Be honest with it.
If you're rich and you vote for Trump, I get it.
Yeah, he hooked you up. He got in and hooked you.
I wouldn't have voted for him if I was rich, but still, I understand. Mm-hmm. But I know a lot of poor people that voted for Trump.
Yeah, you voting against your own interests. You voting against your own interests.
It's like when Trump. It's like when Trump was telling them, "Yeah, we're bringing back the coal mines. Yeah, bring back the mines." And what? And y'all. But no, if y'all believe that, we're bringing back VCRs.
Yeah.
VHS.
Go ahead, bring your tapes out.
8-tracks.
So
bring them all back.
But
literally makes no sense.
When he did the whole, what got me, and I showed it to the kids, just to make sure my mind I wasn't losing it. He said the whole, we gonna kill socialism and we gonna put a man on the face of the moon. All of them cheered. The crowd cheered. What?
Because it's Donald Trump. He can say anything. He set the bar so low. God, it's so bad.
But we're now in common sense. In like the Democrats, they finally got a spine. They finally are like, all right, you know what? F it. We finna do this. Now, and they started impeachment proceedings. So if you didn't know, impeachment is two different things. Like, it's not two different things, but it has two different stages. So impeachment itself is a vote in the House of Representatives. You get the majority, it's 218, I think they need. They got 230 something if they need it. If
they going to be strong enough to actually do it?
Yes, they are. Oh, no. Trust and believe. They going full steam ahead. Every day there's something new. Every day there's something new. Every day there's something new. Now, what they're trying to get them on with the whole Ukrainian call, I get it. But the Mueller report was way more damning. But people couldn't understand it. That was a big, complicated thing. This is real simple. I need you to do us a favor, though.
All right.
There was no quid pro quo. Number one, you don't need a quid pro quo for this. If you ask for something.
People don't know what quid pro quo.
Okay, quid pro quo means you give me this, you do this for me, I'll do something for you.
Favor for a favor.
Yeah, favor for a favor. But there doesn't have to be that. If you ask for, hey, I'm running against this guy. Can you get some dirt on him? Can you investigate him for me? That's it. You don't have to say it. Because what happened is, in case y'all don't know, there was like around 400 million, or was it almost 400 million or so aid, military aid, held up. So Congress passed it, all right, to go to Ukraine. Ukraine, if you don't know, has Russia in their backyard trying to invade. Russian back there just like, I can't wait.
So odd to me.
So, but they're in a hard situation. You get a new Ukrainian president in, scared. He's like, we need this. U.S. help us out. And he's like, and they pass it, and they're like, okay, we're going to go there. And Trump's like, nope, hold that up. And then a whole bunch of communications. All the text messages were hilarious.
I didn't read them.
Oh, it was so funny. But and this all happened before the call. The call happens, and he's just like, hey, yeah, I need a favor, though. Yeah, we've been very good to y'all. Your economy's going to do weird, but we need a favor, though. I need you to look into Biden. Which, this happened on July 25th, which when Biden was still the front runner. He's not anymore.
Thank God.
Oh, yeah,
I got no love for Joe Biden either.
No, yeah, I can't.
Not Trump, not Hillary, not Joe Biden.
I can't do
Kamala's
Biden.
Kamala's
cool. Sanders and Warren, put them vice and...
No, because they're too much alike.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they are. They are too much alike. They're heavy overlap, which I got scared because when... Okay, Trump. All right, so impeachment. You go to the House of Representatives, 218 people vote, boom, you have been impeached. Bill Clinton was impeached.
Yep.
Nixon was impeached.
Yep.
Andrew Johnson was impeached.
Yep.
Only 3 before him. This would be number 4, I think, if I remember correctly.
Right.
Y'all can correct me if you want. Anyway, impeachment happens. Then they take this, so you draw up articles of impeachment. So, like obstruction of justice, which is this biggest one, because he sent a letter out to Pelosi and all the House Democrats saying, we ain't sending y'all nothing. We ain't getting your documents. We ain't getting jack. Oh, but it was real funny because like before that, they knew Pelosi knew because he'd been doing it off top. And she said, all right, but she said just beforehand. He's like, all right, but if you don't send it, that'll be another article of impeachment because you're obstructing justice. So they called his bluff. It's like, all right, fine, you were supposed to come. Then last minute he changed his mind and the State Department said I can't come. Blah blah. He's like, all right, subpoena. All right, I think I'm gonna come now. I think I'm gonna. You don't want to mess with that. So it just makes you look bad when you stonewall. That's one of the things that got Nixon because he said he did the same thing. Anyway, what's gonna happen is he's gonna get impeached. Like Bill Clinton got impeached for lying. All right, he did all that stuff and he lied about it. That's what he got impeached for. Lying under oath. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Which was stupid.
It was real stupid. Like but anyway, he did not. But then step 2 is you go into the Senate. So there's 100 senators. Every state gets 2. And in case of tiebreakers, the vice president is the tiebreaker. Anyway, the Democrats do not have they have a court case in the Senate to remove him from office. Okay. So you can get impeached, which looks bad because you be one of how many 4 out of a whole bunch of 45 presidents. But it will go to the Senate and they'll have a whole court case and they'll argue all this and blah blah, and then they have a vote. And that's to remove him from office. I don't think that's going to happen.
I hope it does.
But here's the funny wrinkle that happened last week. So we know about Syria, right? Mm-hmm. Syria and the Kurds. The Kurds have been, just for a little history lesson, the Kurds have been helping us in Syria fight ISIS. Or what did Obama call ISIL?
Yeah.
Obama used to call them ISIL. But fighting ISIS over there. And they helped us and we was with them and we Now, Turkey, they've been in like this war with Turkey. Turkey's like, yeah. Trump does something unexpected, and it turned all the Republicans on him. I've never seen all this other stuff happen. They just quiet. They say, no, we do that. This happens. They like, nah. Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, everybody named Mama's like, this dude, nah. He decided to say, you know what? We pull the U.S. out from helping out. So basically, we are abandoning our allies. And they're saying, it's like, you're abandoning our allies. Like, I know. And then sent in 2,000 troops into Saudi Arabia. Mm-hmm. And there's a whole bunch of things with that. But anyway, the fact of the matter is the Republicans turned on them. They like, hold up. So that adds a new little wrinkle to all this. So I was like, could it happen? Man. Now they trying to wrap this up by Thanksgiving because we got an election coming up. And that was the one thing I was kind of like, yeah, y'all shouldn't do this too close to an election. Like if it was 2 years ago, a year ago.
Okay, they have to get them out there and get somebody else to be the front runner for running for the Republican side.
True.
They have to do it now.
And he got 2 or 3 people running against him on the Republican side.
But they would have to get him out of there now if they want a real shot at winning the presidency.
You're 100% right. And a lot of them, even Fox News, is kind of like, and a Fox News poll came out, 51% said not only are they in favor of impeachment, but of removal from office. Yeah, because it's common sense, and you're right. You're right. But for that to happen from a Fox News poll, it's bad. It's bad. Now, mind you, his base, strong. His base, 30% of the country, though. But, so I don't think he's going to win anyway, even if he makes it to the election. But people don't let, he out here just lying. And then he went on TV and was like, oh yeah, China, you should do it. Like, he did it on the front line. Everybody was like,
balls still, I'll tell you that.
He don't eat
up. He got balls still.
And because he thinks he's not doing anything wrong if he does it out of
special.
Super white man privilege. He thinks because if he does it out of rich white man, yep, you're right. But he thinks that just because he did it, he did it just because he thinks just because he did it out in the public that it doesn't count. I'm not doing anything wrong. Yes, motherfucker. So, but also Trump has had loss after loss after loss in court. It was bad. I think it happened on Thursday. It was like 3 court cases. So one, your border wall thing, appeal said nope, you can't build it in Texas. The other one, the Southern District in New York, they've been at Trump's ass. They said, his taxes, he appealed. It was like, no. And there's some, his taxes, he's been hiding them from.
Yeah, we don't pay taxes.
There's I think it's something else. It's something in there. Because who would go to hide, through all these links to hide their taxes? Every other president been like, here.
That's true.
Every single one.
Realistically, what could it be, though?
I don't know. But if it's ties to Russia, no matter what, it's bad. You don't go through
this many links
Man, this
willing
is crazy.
to go to jail, dang near, just not to show your taxes. Yeah, something.
It's something bad. So they like, all right. So he got one more little gas. He might try to send to the Supreme Court. Blah 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 blah. But yeah. So what I'm saying is they might actually they gonna impeach him, but will they remove him also? That's a question mark. I don't know. Before I was like, nah, they gonna happen. You just look bad. But
I mean, if they want a shot at winning the next election, they would have to get
Republicans would have to do that so they can get somebody else in that could kind of represent them. But they think the problem is, and this is the whole reason most Republicans won't speak out against Trump. Their base loves him. They absolutely love Trump. They love him. So he's kind of got them by the balls. Like, and you know, he's shown. You say something bad against me, I'm coming at you on Twitter. And ain't that some shit? How this old ass man is using Twitter, regardless.
I love Trump supporters, by the way. So if you're a Trump supporter, you bring me a lot of joy and laughter.
Yeah, that is true. Because
I love it.
When they get questioned on stuff, you see people trying their best.
By the way, if you actually thought there was ever going to be a wall built
in Mexico, that was a place. Mexico, that's the one campaign promise. The one he wanted, it was the wall. That was one of the biggest.
And Mexico's going to pay for it.
And the tax code thing. He did his tax thing, but it benefited the rich. That was the thing about it. So it really wasn't a win for anybody. And then, I'm going to bring back all these factories. Nope.
The auto industry, he said he's going to bring. Y'all do know Trump suits and all of that is made in China, which is hilarious. But I do love Trump supporters. I do. For real.
Whoa, Mama just.
What Mama saying?
She said Andrew Johnson was only impeached. And you're right. No president has been impeached and removed from office. Never. Like Nixon was about to be, and then he resigned. He was like, all right. And that's what I'm calling it Trump resignation.
That's what I think too.
But Mama said this crazy. Mama, she said Trump will be reelected. What?
No, Mama.
Nah.
I mean, what you think?
He fooled people.
Hey. I could see where Mama's coming from.
From 2016, we lost our mind. We were too cocky in 2016. That's what happened. We thought, Hillary got this. We ain't even got to vote. I voted.
But if they would have did the re-election,
if they would have did it over the next day, it would have been a flip. And here's the thing: let's not forget, she won the popular vote by 3 million people. 3 million more people voted for you, and you still lost. The electoral college is
that's stupid.
It is. I think we should do a majority, but at the same time, there needs to be some hybrid. I ain't figured out. Representation matters.
Why?
Because you may have a smaller state. You got a Rhode Island, you got Massachusetts. They ain't gonna have they don't have as many people. So you could just say F them. Let's focus on Texas and California. And Alaska. Well, not Alaska.
I mean, but that's still the majority of people. We have to do is the greater good of everybody. Not certain states.
You right,
and people can move.
But everybody needs their representation. That's why the Senate has 2 from every state, whereas the House of Representatives is based on population, districts, all that kind of stuff.
I understand on that level. But when it comes down to presidency, majority vote.
Majority vote. I mean, but then certain states that people will be ignored.
So
because they ain't no so. Everybody
should fight for you.
True.
Representatives are there to fight for your particular states. The electoral college was put in so that they control who the hell was going to be president or not.
Mama said Wisconsin gonna vote for
Trump again.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it was close. No, after 2018, that flip, and then Evers, I was like,
oh yeah, that's right.
I was like, hold on, people didn't woke up. People didn't woke. They wake up.
I was shocked when Evers won. Honestly, I voted for him.
Because we went to sleep. I voted for him too. But we went to sleep thinking,
good old Scott, he back.
Scott Walker did it. Came back. Oh,
man, that was so shocking. What?
We got some good news. So that was a good thing. That was good. But yeah, politics. All right. So I want to hear from you people. Anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat on the Democratic side? Who you want? Who you got? Is it Yang Gang that UBI get that $1,000 a month?
Yang is cool. I wanted Williamson, but she out of it.
Yeah, Williamson never really had a chance.
So now I'm rocking with Bernie.
I want to rock with Bernie because he been doing it. He deserves it.
Yeah,
he deserves it. But this heart attack kind of scared me.
No, he has to have just a good vice president. That's all. He better not be Biden.
Nah, Biden gonna take VP again.
To me personally, the perfect ticket would be Bernie Sanders and Kamala Harris. as the vice president.
That would be good.
You have strength.
Every time I hear Kamala, I'm just like, yes.
You have strength in Kamala.
I just hear my mom.
Yeah. You have the strength in Kamala Harris, and you have the. And I like socialism. Hell, everybody get on socialism all y'all.
We already are on.
I like it.
Okay.
I love it.
Unemployment, Social Security,
exactly.
Food like all these social programs. Guess what? So all the old people, guess what you own? You own Social Security. Is that all right? Actually, Sakum just said Nader 2020. No, Sakum, stop. All right. So Ashley just said Trump's base is strong. The blue down here, at least, are scared.
No, they are strong.
They're scared to say anything in public. Behind closed doors, there's a lot of blue warriors. And that's cool, because guess what? When you are alone in the ballot box, that's just you. So you ain't got to say a word.
No, but here's the thing, man, that works both ways. A lot of people that they call and like, oh, who are you going to vote for? Oh, I'm voting for Hillary. And then, but you have to think about it. Here's another reason why Trump won, and we call him spade spade. A lot of women look like, okay, Trump's bringing back the jobs for my husband who wants to support the family. So the wife is like, if my husband supports Trump, I got to roll with my husband because he's going to bring back my husband.
Nah, but grab him by the pussy, though? It's locker room talk. No! Right. Hell to the fuck no. And that, but see, it was a lot of, okay, so most of Trump's voters are
white women.
Nope. And that's the thing that happened. He had
a lot of Puerto Ricans
the white suburban college educated.
Oh, they didn't vote for him?
Not in 2018. No, they flipped on his ass because they saw what he was really about. And that's why I was like, whoa, it was a monument. It was never been a flip that big before. And that was all. And Trump ran on himself. Like it was, like they said, it was a referendum on him. It was it was. It was like, do you like Trump or not? Yeah, we got our answer, which is why I'm very hopeful in 2020. Now, the big thing to look at his base is uneducated white men.
Trump is gonna get reelected in 2020.
No, but I mean, you take the whole Russian thing, the lies.
No, I know.
I mean, there was and plus we were a little apathetic. We were like, oh, here we got this. We ain't gotta say nothing. All right, we got more people. Okay,
but Trump I love his supporters. I'm telling you, like, I love his supporters. Ask them what policy they support.
Okay, so as she hit back, like, I like Bernie, but I know a lot of people out there who are over him. Biden, not even a starter.
No.
Agreed. Biden, Biden, just stop trying to make Biden a thing. Okay, Biden, if you were going to be a thing, it would have to been right after Obama. And that would have been, and then the other thing, one reason why Trump won, Hillary's a woman.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I remember being in a barber shop.
That was some bullshit.
I remember being in a barber shop. And people were like, hey, man, hell no. Can't no woman run the country. What? My mama ran my life.
Dude, like
how
that is not even
my sister ran my life.
That's not even close to a qualified statement. That was just
a lot of people are very sexy.
No, you're right. And that's why I was like, man, that's true.
Even on down to like working in the hospital. A lot of patients prefer male. It's weird.
It's the patriarchy.
They prefer female nurses
and male doctors. It's the patriarchy.
Weirdest thing in the world.
It's weird, but that is dying out. Everything's changing, especially this new generation. All right, Mama said Trump has reversed the progress of this country by 30 years. Vote for Sanders. And yes, and here's the thing: we kind of have a wealth of good candidates. Truth be told, you got Sanders, you got Warren, you got I like Kamala, who she problematic, but you know, you got Yang, who still Buttigieg. On paper, the dude is great, but he kind of like Biden light. He kind of like Biden Jr. So I'm just like, Biden. Which is the standard Democratic person. We need Biden. Truth be told, should have been the nominee last time. We all know.
You know what it was.
He got cheated.
Biden.
I mean, not Biden. Bernie.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to make that mistake. Shit.
You know what's great about Biden? Biden would be such a better candidate if he was a little bit more like Trump. Like, if he wasn't so political, and that's where he trips himself up. Like, he could say, give me the stick. It will all be good.
Yeah.
But what Biden does, go over here, walk this way, walk over here, take 4 steps, bend down, grab me that watered object, bring it back up, walk it. It's like, Biden, just say what the hell you mean.
Yeah, and he
trips himself up by doing that all the time. I'm going for Bernie, though. Why? Man, hell.
I'm loving Warren's
now, but Bernie does not support reparations. Very frustrating.
And that is something
that's weird that he doesn't.
Yeah.
Because
but Marion Williamson does.
Yep.
Marion Williamson
but he supported reparations for Jews, for the Jewish people.
Well, they got it.
Yeah, but he supported it.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to black people getting reparations,
hold on, isn't he Jewish?
Who, Bernie?
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell he is. I thought he's white. I don't. But what I do know is he didn't support it for black people. It's very frustrating because
you want Bernie. But the thing I like about Bernie is he himself. I don't ever see him flipping.
No.
On what he's saying. Not like Trump in the school in the shootings, and then he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna do this." Y'all heard about this? The El Paso and Ohio, they had the shootings, and then he was like, "Well, yeah, we're gonna do this government reform. We're gonna look for background checks, universal background checks." Now, then the head of the NRA, Ron LaPierre, or whatever his name is, he jumped in and said he had a talk with Trump. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Hey, man," and I think he tweeted out something. He was kind of public with it, and then he just flipped. He's like, "Nah, we ain't doing nothing."
So Bernie is Jewish, and it was very frustrating when he did not support reparations, because it was like everybody else gets reparations.
Yeah.
From Native Americans, shout out to them.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: everybody gets reparations except black people. Really, the reason we're the richest country in the world?
Yeah, built on the backs.
Built off us.
Backs of blacks.
And then DJ Vlad had this thing where he was like, free education, and I used to think free education as well will be a good reparation, but then I had to think about it. You get free education, you're going to be whatever you want to be. That does not guarantee.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I don't know. It's a complicated issue, and just throwing money at it's not the solution.
My thing is this. They're making marijuana legal. Give us first dibs.
It's kind of like Potawatomi?
Yep. Give us first dibs. Give us first dibs.
And I don't want to associate black people with marijuana necessarily like that, because it's like, oh, this is a black thing.
Need to. I mean, the thing, right? They associated it with us for negative.
You're 100% right. That and crack.
So
you're 100% right.
So here's the thing: flip the narrative. Flip the narrative.
And then, because they're not gonna stop smoking,
right?
And then it's only getting legal and it's making crazy money, because obvious. And then especially being used as medicine. And yeah, no, you're 100%. You're right.
Flip the narrative. Yeah, but reparations should be in the form of that. Because I'm not a fan of. Now, what I like is every black person gets $1 million. Hell yeah, of course. I'll get my $1 million and love it. To be honest with you, I'll buy me a couple apartment buildings.
Yeah, that's well.
A couple streams of income. But I know my people. I get it. They're gonna get that $1 million. We going to Vegas.
Yeah, because
we going here. We going here.
And the money spending habits.
It's gonna go right back to the white man.
It's those habits that are those money spending habits. It's just not, that's not what's up.
But even or they could do if they want to throw money at it, do the what's his name? Do the gang thing.
The UBI.
That's the thing. Instead of $1,000 for everybody, if you black and we found out your descendants were slaves, you get an extra $5,000 a month.
Shit.
For the next 50 years or something.
So, but see, yes, there has to be some kind of. Now here, check this out. Now, here's something that may work. You take that amount of money. You don't give it to them straight up. You invest it into something. I've got it plugged in. So how is the battery not? You invest it. You invest it in something so that if the dividends pay out. Now I can't see the what's the name, because we got people writing, and that's why I have the laptop up.
Well, mine isn't on yours, but Bruce said we need to be a protected class as well, and they said the same thing about hip hop too. But now look at it now, and who pops up of it?
Dude, he
right.
You 100% right.
You're right.
God, hold on, because Carmen. We gotta have people call in.
Okay. Bruce said fine, and he sees us clear. Okay. So anyways, why you get that straight?
Yeah.
So here's the thing about reparations. I agree with it, but I don't think it should be a money payout anymore. Even if they give us land, I would appreciate land.
Yeah, something that builds wealth. That's why I said, here, you have a bond that pays out so much every whatever. and then you just boom. And it would act as a UB. Yeah, because if you have basically help, like even if it was $1,000, $2,000 a month, boom, that helps.
Give us free healthcare, real free healthcare.
No,
real free healthcare,
like 100%, like Medicare for all.
Real.
Like, and I'm a proponent of Medicare for all. I understand why Kamala and Buttigieg are trying to do this kind of mixture thing. I don't understand Biden. Biden just running off. He can't talk 5 minutes without talking about Obama. But
that's because that's his only calling.
No, that's
golly, Obama didn't even come out and support him either. No. But that's his only calling. It's Obama.
It's sad for him. But yeah, no, you're right. You're right about the reparations. I'm trying to get this right. You're right about the reparations.
But when Bernie did not support it, it hurt in my heart. I said, God damn it, Bernie.
Because Bernie been on top, right about so many things, inconsistent.
I was like, Bernie. I watched that interview. I watched the thing, and I'm like, how could you not support reparations?
Man,
like
it doesn't make any sense, and it is what it is, man. I mean, but Bernie's not number one anymore.
Who is right now?
Elizabeth Warren.
For real?
Yep, she stayed consistent after her whole Pocahontas thing, when Trump called Pocahontas after that whole thing. But she stayed consistent, and then that whole speech in New York.
She's like the updated Bernie.
She is.
Where's your tissue at? I'll blow my nose.
Hit the bathroom, I think.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the stream going. I don't even need the stream. I just need to see the chat. All right. So Ashley said, that's why I'm not sure Warren can pull it off. Yeah, you're right. I worry about Warren because all of the candidates, especially like Biden, Bernie, Warren, they old. They older. Like they over 60 or 70. That's a little worrisome, you know. And yeah, we'll have some young VP. We'll probably have young VP. Oh, you heard about? Okay, so Biden been looking at Stacey Abrams.
Where's garbage
there's no garbage in here. But no, Biden's looking at Abrams, and now Warren's looking at Gilliam for VP.
I can see Gilliam.
Yeah, I can see that.
He can try to get updated for Obama. Not as good, but he can try.
Yeah, he can try. And Ashley just said, do you think the DNC can be trusted to lead the party?
No.
In our favor, have they earned our trust back? No. After what they did to Bernie? Nah, I don't trust them, really, truth be told. No. Which is why I kind of want a Bernie trying to come in and burn it all down. That's what Bernie trying to do. That's why I kind of trust Bernie. Because he's trying to get in here and burn it all down. Warren seems more like she'll just go with the status quo, not change things too much. But Biden seems like he is the status quo. He is basically the status quo. He looks like every president before Barack Obama. So it's like, okay.
Talk like him, walk like him.
But here's the thing. Biden's big selling point is I can beat Trump. You take Trump out the picture, impeachment, what are you arguing for? Like, all right.
Biden can't beat Trump.
Yeah, he can. I know he can. But
they just alike though.
They're too much alike. And that's the problem. I don't know, man. So, all right. So let me hear in the comments. I'm going to hear again, y'all. Who is your pick? Who's your pick on the Democratic side? Who would you like to
Williamson.
See? I would love to see Williamson in some kind of capacity. But everybody else, most of the people who are still running, like Cory Booker, he ain't running to win. Now, statistically, at this point, Obama was at 2%. Yeah, everybody was mad about it. Oh. What up, Melissa? See, how are you getting all the
because we're on two different. They're on mine. You have yours. This is my watch party. You have your own.
Oh, you got a watch party.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just looking at the. This is my post. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, mine's a watch party. Okay. But so I don't trust the DNC.
No, and after what they did, nah.
It ain't even about what they did. If black men are getting killed at a higher rate by the police, we have Democratic president. Obama pissed me off with this. To be honest with you, Bill Clinton came out with the crime bill. Pissed me off. Obama pissed me off because he never set up anything to police the police. When we're now seeing how much power the president has through Trump. If Trump ain't do nothing else, he showed you The president actually has power.
Because he did everything.
Real power.
Yeah, he did, through executive action and things, he did things like that stupid travel ban and all like that.
He showed that there's real power with the presidency.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to go through Congress for everything.
Yeah. He trying to do
and I loved it. Like, honestly, that's the one thing about it. I didn't agree with Trump, but the only thing I like about Trump is when Trump says something, he does it. He tries, at least. Like, he tried with the wall, but he actually tries it.
Yeah. No, you're right.
He tried the travel ban.
He tried.
He actually tries. Do I like what he's doing? Hell no. Hell no. But he actually shows that, hey, I'm president. I can flex my muscle and do what the hell I want to do. Good or bad.
Yeah, you're right.
But, no. Hell no. Hell no. I don't like what, well, that's later. I don't like that, like, come on, man. Like, y'all, a lot of people are against socialism. There are kids out there right now that have no food. It's cold. It's about 40 degrees right now.
Here.
40 degrees here.
Here in Wisconsin.
There are kids right now with no heat, no lights, no coat. Right now. 15 minutes up the street. You got folks making $200,000-$300,000 a year that take a trip that cost them $10,000. Now, do they work hard and get their money? Yes, they do. So I'm not trying to
and that's
do it like that. It's just frustrating because they have so much disposable income.
There is so much
that can
out there.
Change other folks' lives.
Okay, so I read a very interesting thing. I don't know if I shared it on Facebook or not, but there is this. All right, so here we go. So Columbus got here when? Hey Google, when did Columbus come to the North America?
According to Wikipedia, Columbus left Castile in August 1492 with 3 ships, and after a stopover in the Canary Islands, made landfall in the Americas on the 12th of October.
Okay, 12th of October.
Right.
All right, so 14 something. All right, long time ago. Now that was Issa Rae. You can get Issa Rae as your Google Voice now. For real? I got Issa Rae, baby. All right. So 1,400 years ago. So they did the math on it. And let's say you went to work every day since then. Weekends, all of that. And we paid you $5,000 a day. Up until now. Mm-hmm. Guess what? You wouldn't even have $1 billion.
All right.
If you want to think about how much money that it, like just, and actually if you want to boil it down, I want to get to like 700 million or so. So think about that. $5,000 a day since 1490 something.
You literally,
and you still wouldn't be a billionaire. Yeah, we got people.
You are just about to hit the point I hit. So Bernie said there shouldn't be billionaires.
I hate to agree with you.
They asked Mark Zuckerberg about that, and they expected Mark to be like, oh, you know, you can make as much money as you want. Mark Zuckerberg literally looked like, oh no, he's right. He literally was like, I can literally do whatever I want to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah. My
kids can do whatever they want to do for their whole lives. My kids can do whatever they want to do for their whole life.
And like, I know it's us looking at other people having, but it's systemic of the system. That's the thing about it. The system is, it's built in a way that's not fair. Yep. And I think that's the ultimate thing that, you know, it boils down to.
What I think needs to happen,
there's so much,
and this is going to sound really bad, but what I think needs to happen is take, and I hate to single out the NBA, but you got the NBA, let's have the NBA, the MLB, and soccer. Those are the 3 richest sports right now in America.
Yep.
Single them out. Instead of giving LeBron $37 million a year, lower it down to 20. Take that 17 left. Spread it out to the community.
That's what.
But if you do that to every player, every coach, you lower it down because they're still going to live the same exact lifestyle.
Yeah, that's the
lifestyle.
You're right. You're 100% right.
You're making $3 million to $10 million a year.
After you reach a certain point,
yeah,
all the rest of them doesn't change
anything.
anything.
Spread it out to the community. Why don't you lower ticket price? I remember telling that to the Bucks people, the Bucks marketing guys. When it came to talk to my class at UWM, they said, "Well, how do we get more fans in the seats at the Bradley Center?" Back when it was the Bradley Center, I said, "Y'all do know that a family of 4 cannot afford to go to a Bucks game."
Lord, you ain't never lied. Especially a family of 7 like mine. Like, it's hard.
It's not. It's theoretically it's not possible.
Yeah.
Like, trust me, they're not gonna stop playing, guys. If y'all ever like,
don't get it twisted. They make so much money, and the whole argument is that they make so much money off the ticket sales and them selling merchandise and all this kind of stuff, and the broadcast rights. It's not forget those. Yeah. They make so much money off that they can afford to pay the players and still do it. So I get it, and it's a whole.
But they're bleeding us dry.
I agree. That's where a boycott would show them.
Yep, I agree.
And they don't want bad press. They don't. Look what the NBA did with the whole China thing. You saw that, right? It was like, oh no, wait for him.
Right.
No, wait for him. Because China is a major player.
They were pissed.
China was pissed.
They canceled out a lot of stuff too.
Whew.
They canceled out a lot.
But here's the thing. Watch. You see how quick the NBA pivoted?
Mm-hmm.
Money.
Yep.
That's all it was. So you hit them where it hurts, they change.
That's what what's his name said. Warren Buffett said that. He said, "Real change. I seek the money."
Yeah.
So nobody cares. Like, he didn't say explicitly nobody cares about marching and rioting. Mm-hmm. He didn't say that. He was like, a lot of protests don't make real change because the money's still the same.
Yep. Which is why you need to start small and then build it up to show them, because you got to have a threat of force. So you say, hey, you know what? Cut your pay, cut whatever you're supporting them by buying a ticket, cut it down by 1. Now, when these, when the NBA and all these institutions feel that, they're like, hold on, this is serious. We might need to act, because especially if you threaten to double it. That's how I envision it. But this goes to a bigger point of having all this money, and I like what Warren is saying, and Bernie, they both are saying the same thing: a wealth tax. Now, they want a wealth tax. Like, so here's a $50 million. Here you go. But that next dollar, we want 2 cents. And after every million.
Because here's the thing how I feel. I don't agree with, if you make $1 million a year, I don't agree with taxes being 50% of that. Mm-hmm. But after you make about $5 million, then, you know what I'm saying, because your lifestyle, it's going to be the same.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, your cell phone bill ain't going to go up just because you make more. Your TV, your electric ain't going to go up just because it might go up a little because of your house, but that's because of your house. Guess where you can live? Like, you ain't going to have more kids just because, all that stuff, mm-hmm. And especially to the ratio, like
it becomes gluttony at some point.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Because you don't need that. You don't need. It's not even need. It's excessive want.
Yes, and that's crazy.
That's crazy. Okay, Mama just chimed in. Issues for the election: free tuition for all descendants of slaves. 2, reparations for our allowance for all African Americans, such as land, acres. Land, free homes.
Mama, that free tuition does not ensure a job.
No, very true. And I got issues with the education system. So let me jump into that. Yep. But credit for black inventions that everyone's gotten rich out of, all blacks. Woo! Now you really, oh man, think about it. Now that, because the thing is, a lot of white people have some guilt with a lot of this. So a lot of them don't, but they see that it was wrong. But they also are kind of separated because I didn't personally do it. Or my parents didn't personally. But you benefited from it, but they can't see that. So what you have to do is make them feel okay with it. And I hate even kowtowing to it. But if you put an invention tax or whatever, okay.
There's no way that they can't not see the benefits. I take that back. There are a lot of people who don't see the benefits. Yeah. Who think that they don't see the benefits.
And there's a lot of misinformation as well. You're right. So, people, we gonna figure it out. I think that the people now are more practical. Okay. They're becoming more and more practical. Like Bernie, and I give all credit to Bernie, because that election he ran against Hillary in 2016, he did it.
He won.
He won. But the thing is, he woke people up. We wouldn't be thinking about Medicare for all or all these crazy ideas if it wasn't for Bernie. Yep. Because he shifted us so far to that level, like, hey, and then Trump just helped push it, truth be told, because he went crazy the other way. So, yeah, and that's why I feel bad that heart attack might kill a lot of support for him. Nah. I think so, but the Bernie Bros roll with him, and that's great. Yeah, the Bernie Bros, they die hard Bernie for life. I understand why. Now, the key thing we need to understand when it comes to whoever is what's the name. And if Trump is still there, no Trump. No, I don't care who you like, because Hillary was about as crooked as he was. Like,
yeah,
you look at it.
That's why I had trouble even voting for her.
And plus, she was a woman. Plus, she had a lot of things against her that the polls didn't show off because a lot of people didn't answer the polls. That's why I'm super skeptical of polls until I see a trend. When I see a trend over time, I'm just like, I don't know, man, from various different sources. So we need to have a poll about that. We actually need to have a poll about impeachment and various other topics. Because I want to hear what real people have to think about it. I want to hear.
But that's the good part about this. Like the internet. What I love is now we're all connected.
Yeah.
We're way more connected now than we were 4 years ago. And 4 years before that. And 4 years before that. I love it because now you get to hear from real people.
Yep.
And now you don't have to go to CNN.
Yep.
And CNN tell you who the hell voting for who. No.
Yep. You can see it on your Facebook feed. You can see it on Twitter. You can see it where real people are talking about it. Now, once again, those Facebook ads. And I pissed because Biden sued or tried to talk to Facebook and was like, hey, Trump is clearly lying. This is lying. They said, no, we're not going to stop it because he's paying them. So.
I mean, because
but you got to use it. But it's hopefully it's opening the eyes to common sense.
Yes, but that opens Pandora's box. You can't regulate what you advertise.
You do. They already do. You couldn't put something.
No. I mean, like this, man. Say if you have a product and you exaggerate the truth about your product.
Yeah.
Whoever you paying to run your ad, they can't tell you, man, you can't exaggerate the truth about your ad, or you can't exaggerate the truth about your product. And that's the thing about Trump. If he's paying to run it, you gotta run it. Yeah. You don't have to run it.
But there's certain content issues and rules that you can't enforce. Because there's certain places that just won't because he was like, no.
Right, wrong. I agree with that.
Yes. And that's why that's why with Facebook, there's a lot of older people on Facebook. A lot of people that it could be an echo. It could be an echo chamber where people I just want to hear this, so I'm going to listen to this. Like I want to hear conservative stuff, I'm going to hear Fox News. I want to hear liberal stuff, I'm just going to watch MSNBC. And they have the echo chamber where they just all the same ideas keep bouncing by. You don't hear different opinions or things like that, and that's dangerous.
See, and I'm a weirdo because I watch Fox News.
Oh yeah, I like to see what everybody's saying.
I like to see both sides.
Yeah.
Hell, if y'all for Trump, let's see. What do you like about Trump?
Yeah.
As soon as they talking about some damn coal mines and PCRs and
but you heard
the wall.
But Trump flipping on them though. Okay, so one thing about Fox News you got to understand is, and I'm just for me watching, and now that I got the Sirius XM thing, I got the station, I can listen to all of it. So, and it's all live, so you ain't gonna have cable.
Cool.
So that MSNBC, CNN, all that.
I didn't know that.
It's dope. So listening to them, you have the opinion hosts. Those are the ones that Trump loves. Then you have the ones actually reporting facts that call out stuff, and he's gotten to the point of absurdity where they're calling out stuff. And Trump, that's why Trump is like, man, Fox News, they used to be good, but I ain't messing with them. I ain't rocking with them. One of the big guys who reports
they're jumping off the sinking ship.
That's what I was telling you. I was like, dude, rats can see when the ship's going down.
Jarvis said a lot of white people admit they have white privilege. Well, shout out to those white people that admit they have white privilege.
Yeah, go talk to some more of them. So, go talk to the other ones who don't.
You know what? The ones that admit they have white privilege, ask them, can they please use their privilege to help other races that don't have that privilege?
Yes.
Please. That's all I ask. I'm not gay, but I'm for gay marriage.
Yeah. Don't get married.
I use my straight privilege to help gay people.
Yep.
I'm serious. So tell white people that know they have white privilege, use their white privilege. Please. And I love seeing it on the internet when I see white people using their white privilege to help white people out.
And it's great because it brings us all up.
Yes.
It brings us all up. It helps everybody. And that's the one thing where, Trump has kind of painted this whole, if they get from you, they're taking away from you.
Which is
so stupid. It's so dumb.
It's stupid. It's just like the money thing. Like, if somebody gets paid more money, it's not going to take away from you.
No, it's not.
Literally.
There is so much money out there. Like, if you understood how much...
No.
It's hard to fathom.
I try to tell people, they look at me crazy.
Like, trillions of dollars. Like, if you got a slice, it baffles the mind when you think about it. That one thing, like Amazon. I hate to pick on Amazon too much, but they make a lot of money, didn't pay none in taxes. That's the problem I got with them.
Yeah, same.
Is what they say, if you take every homeless person in America, and when I say person, I mean person, even the children, you could take his money.
Jeff Bezos.
Okay. Take his wealth, and I forgot what take his wealth and buy every homeless person a $200,000 house. Homeless person, every child, every person, person, and he still have He still have enough to it was buy something. Oh, it still have enough to pay off everybody's student loan debt.
I would do that.
Fuck!
And I know for a fact the next year I'm making in another freaking
that's the part with it. He gonna make more. Every time you Amazon Prime and all, like he just gonna make some more. He gonna be all right.
So, but we don't have that right to tell him to do that.
No, we don't. We can't.
So unfortunately, you know, if you make your money, you get to keep it. It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, that was us. I was just getting into the watch party to change the thing.
But shout out to Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Oprah. Shout out to Obama. He coming on up in the money game. Jay-Z, Dr. Dre. What other billionaires we got out there? Robert Johnson.
I liked billionaires. Yeah.
Gary.
But you think about
Gary V.
Gary V.
Grant Cardone.
They all. The thing is, they're talking. Hey, you want to make some money? You want to take advantage of the system? No, it's not even taking advantage, but here's how you live in the system. Because, okay, that gets you on education. Now, and why reparations in the form of education is not a true form of reparations.
Nope.
The education system is behind. Behind. It has a problem of being able to keep up because things are changing a lot faster than they ever have been. Most of the jobs that will be had, I tell my kids this, most of the jobs that will be had aren't even created yet. Like they're not even created yet. So how do you train somebody for that? Do I have the answer for the whole education problem? No, I do not. Now, number one, we need to do pay the teachers right.
I know.
God, how do you pay the teachers at least a fair wage?
At least they do a lot.
They do so much, and it's a passion project. That's the thing about it. They are passionate. You don't go into teaching for the money.
Nope.
You go in there because you like what you're doing.
Here's the thing. But on the flip side of that, if y'all don't want to pay them correctly, and you don't want people to go in for the money, why don't y'all do this? Give them a big tax break on their house, their car. Give them free insurance.
That's how it started, though.
Do that.
No, that's how it started. No, it was the brakes on the insurance. It was the brakes on, but then they start getting rid of that. That was the thing. Like, you good, you get paid all year round. You can only have to work during the school year. But then they start chopping away at the unions, then just chopping away. And now they out here just struggling. And then like to see teachers that are doing it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, I couldn't be a teacher
because it's
shout out to all the teachers. Shout out. I couldn't do it.
I could. I'd want to, but I can't. And I feel for them though. I really do. So, but yeah, the education system is just not able to keep up. No job, and Yang is the only person really talking about that. AI and automation coming. They already here.
Yep.
So your little Uber drivers, they're gonna be replaced
with Teslas or whatever.
The autonomous driving and all that. Yeah, it's getting replaced, and it's gonna hit hard, and then y'all gonna be what? Oh, so the idea of working a job and doing that, the idea of a job as a good thing, my personal thing is business. Go do something business wise that nobody else can really do,
like a robot can't do.
Yeah, that is not easily replicatable. And
but business now they got robots doing surgery.
Yeah,
they're replacing doctors.
Yeah. But there's a billion other things. And that's the thing. There's so many things dropping off, but so many things we're picking up and doing. And we're doing more than we ever had before. I like Andrew Yang, his whole, the UBI thing. While I'm not, I'm Yang Gang for life. They good. I like them. But I feel what they're doing. I can't go fully in on it. There's a bunch of reasons. But anyway, I like what he does with UBI and what it allows you to do. If you had an extra $1,000 a month or whatever the amount is, that kind of frees you up from struggling. And that allows you to go start a job, start your side hustle, start all that stuff, diversifying your income and all that. Now, here's the one thing you don't know about UBI. It's a little fine print is, oh, you getting UBI? All right, no more public assistance for anything. You got to choose one or the other.
I mean, you got $1,000 a month, though.
Some people get enough knocked off their rent and food stamps and help from their energies and child care assistance and all that. That equals more than that.
So, well, they'll choose that.
But you can't go back. Because let's say your situation is like, I ain't gonna kids, blah, 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 blah. Then your situation changed and now you're stuck with that 1,000.
I mean, come on.
Just saying.
I mean, but that's the thing. That's how it is now. So we don't know what it's going to be in its final form.
No, we don't.
Obamacare changed a whole lot.
God, did it? But that was concessions. Obamacare was a great idea to be. Yeah, you're right. But, okay, so Alaska's doing it. The oil?
I mean, yeah, they've been doing it forever.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
So, it works.
Very smart.
It works. It does. So, I get it.
It helps the economy. It helps the economy.
Yeah, because there's more money pumping in and all that. Dude, okay, so what do you think about the trade war with China?
Oh man, I saw this coming years ago.
It's like Trump is self-set. Trump is his own worst enemy.
Yeah.
Like, you messed up your farmers and all that. They losing money. And that's what it is. Like you were saying before, the money will tell you something. Like, when I don't care how much y'all believe. Oh, you messed with my money? Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
So the China trade war is a little, we know it's coming though.
Yeah, and China ain't backing down. China
because China's at a point now where they don't need what Trump is trying to do is flex muscle that doesn't need to be flexed.
No,
we need China a little bit more than they need us.
Yes, and that's the vulnerability that he's uncovering, that he's showing off. It's like, because China is like, all right, we can go do business with them and them and them and them. And what does that leave us when we need to flip it back?
Yeah. We don't have any natural resources in America.
No, I mean, we got some, but it's temporary. They're all temporary. And we used to have various other things. We just don't anymore. And it's, oh, Lord.
It is what it is. But if they were to make iPhones in America like they're trying to ship them to do, they're going to cost $1,500, $1,600.
If Apple wants to keep that high profit margin.
Yes. That's what it is.
So Apple, but then we'll find new ways. I think we'll find new ways. But there's a market in China. Like, the farmers are selling all their soy and all that to China. They got a lot of people to feed.
Yeah.
They got a lot of people to feed. So it's a messed up world all around. And like, I'm not gonna say who I work for, but a lot of other companies are being bothered by this. There's a lot of other companies, steel, small electronics, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I feel like, and I hate to put it all on Trump, but he is kind of the figurehead, the name we could put on it. It's been a messed up last few years.
Yeah.
And like, it really didn't hit me until somebody pointed out all the things that happened in the last 3 years. I'm like, shoot.
Hate crime is up 280%.
God, like Charlottesville and all these things.
Let that sink in, people. 280%.
And it's all him. Like, that's the thing about it. He is made. Then the good side is the people who had those feelings are now coming out. There. They coming out. They're more vocal. They're more public with it.
But that's why I like Trump supporters.
Yeah,
I love them. Because if you're poor and you're a Trump supporter, I know where you stand.
Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah,
because you're not benefiting. You're not benefiting from
a lot of them are being lied to, though. A lot of them are being lied to. So,
I don't think Trump is going to come back.
They may have believed that. They thought, okay, so the Obamas financed a film on Netflix. Love it. It was great. I forgot the name of it. But it was about this auto plant. They got bought by this Chinese. It got closed. Mm-hmm. This place in China, I forgot, came over, bought it, and reopened it up. And you go through the whole thing with them trying to unionize and all this stuff, and how Trump helped shut it. Not Trump, but they just shut it down. Shut it down. Like, nope. You're gonna work harder. You're gonna make less, but at least you got a job. And then a lot of them was like, yeah, Trump said he was gonna bring the factories back. How'd that work out?
How the hell? Because somebody think factories are coming back. It's 2019.
Yeah, like if you want, like, I think economies are shifting, and like, factories are in China. Factories, let's send those into China. We should be over here innovating and making things better. We should be leading solar and clean.
I agree,
because that's the future. These plants pumping out and being run off gas stuff. Guess what they gonna need?
Yeah. So what you think about plant-based meat?
Okay, so like,
meat? Cow
meat. I think that the meat is...
We're clearly running out of cows. Which listen here. I've been saying this forever. I'm like, you think about McDonald's. They serve billions every day. Yeah. Here's the thing: a cow can't be born and raised to be an adult to be killed,
and it's nasty the way they do it. It's nasty. There's no other way around it, but it's nasty the way they do it. Anyway, I've been saying but this whole move toward plant-based. Now, number one, let's put this out there. It's not better for you.
No.
It is a shift, and that's good, and we may get healthier for it. We may, but it's not right now. It's not healthier for you. So they see what's coming, and here's the thing: when something hits mainstream, like when I saw the Impossible Whopper,
yeah,
I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Now burger. Oh yeah, I love it. It tastes the same to me.
It does.
And I had to try it. But Impossible Meat. Oh, you want to buy some stocks and something? Fine. Who makes that stuff?
Yeah. They have it. It's literally called.
Is it Impossible? Damn. It's something. Yeah, but anyway, buy their stock and all that because
that's the future.
It's just going up and it's easy to make. And guess what? The soy and all that, yeah, stockpiling from China not buying it.
Well, the difference between the cow meat has a flavor to it.
Yeah.
Where the plant-based doesn't.
Doesn't.
So where the plant-based has less fat, it has more seasoning on there.
Yeah, they're trying.
So one is going to make you fatter, and one is going to run your blood pressure up.
Pick your poison.
Or
just eat healthy. How about that?
Have a salad.
Yeah.
Go down in the dressing, because then that's doing the same thing meat does. Makes you fat. So
we are not nutritionists, and
nope.
There's lots of probably problems with what we just said. We need to have it. The Impossible. I like the idea. I feel that we're shifting. We're not being reliant on killing an animal. Raising an animal, and they took them hormones and all the antibiotics and stuff they put in those things is not good.
You know what's funny?
It's linked to so many things.
Shout out to Chick-fil-A. I got the little stuff from Chick-fil-A, and it was like, our chickens have never been served antibiotics. Mm-hmm. I was so confused.
But Chick-fil-A as a company, they're anti-gay and all that. But then again, you go to Wendy's. Wendy's is supporting Trump's campaign. So it's just, I mean.
So Olive Garden.
I ain't going there.
It's like this. Here's the thing, right? We can't. Jesus Christ. It sucks because you're right. They're against gay marriage. They're against gay people, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is it one person
that?
No, I mean, like, is it just the top guy and he says it's the company?
Yes, but the overturn, like, they're not open on Sundays.
Yeah, clearly.
So company policies are rolling down, and it's all they all say it's a religious thing, but and it's
So you don't eat Chick-fil-A?
No, I had it once, and I was like, oh, this is good, it's all right, but it wasn't all that. Like people go crazy over it.
Yeah,
I haven't all that. Yeah,
I was thoroughly disappointed. I know a lot of people swear about Chick-fil-A. I was thoroughly disappointed. Just because I had the bar set so high.
Yeah.
Because of everything I heard.
It's supposed to knock you over your ass.
It was cool. Nah. It was not special.
It was like, oh, chicken, cool.
Yeah, like it's chickens. Damn.
I've had chicken before.
The people were really nice, though.
They are. That one time they were really nice.
Yo,
I was like, okay.
So
but I heard they paid people right and all that. But that's what happens when you pay people right.
I all that.
What about the fight for 15?
I support it now.
You done turned around on an issue. That's crazy.
Yeah, I support it now. I didn't support it 4 years ago. I support it now.
Dang. You came around.
Yeah, I support it now.
I just think it's overall, like with the minimum wage, it just needs to be higher anyway.
Yes.
It
should be at $10. What did it say? 2 years ago, it would have been at $10.10. So right now we're looking at what, $11.50, something like that, $11.75.
But a lot of people ain't making minimum wage, so that's the thing about it. But it's a good.
But what it
it's
does
a good
is
ground floor.
But yeah, that's the thing. What it does is you raise the ground, everybody goes up.
Yeah. And the way the record profits, a lot of these places are making, and it's just gluttonous.
That's all it is. Glutton.
But it can't last.
No.
It just can't last, and that's the good news.
We have a Hong Kong, China situation.
Woo-wee! Yeah, it's going down out there. Oh, you saw Apple kind of side. Well, I'm trying to figure out. I need to look deeper into it. But Apple basically removed one of the apps that they were using, And they said, oh, but the police are using it to track you. That's why we took it off our store. I don't know. I haven't dug deep enough in there. But I don't know. I think that people, I don't know. But what about what's that dude's name? Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh
Snitching
my
up.
God!
The memes people are making about that dude is hilarious. Just snitching on everybody. There's been so much news.
Minnesota. What do you think about Tekashi snitching?
I don't care about this dude. I don't know who this dude is.
He's a Mexican rapper from Brooklyn who has done everything. You probably saw his little viral thing. He said it. He was like, I'm trying to just to go viral. Where he pedigreed the girl on the bed. And I remember seeing the video. And I never knew it was him until he said it like years later. It was like, that was me.
That was me.
My girlfriend. And
no, this whole
said,
attention culture.
Yeah, that's all it is.
It's attention culture. And like, the kids are like, it's only fueled by these teenagers who already need attention and these cell phones. And I sound old when I say these cell phones and all that. But it's hyper now. It's all like fast and instant and crazy and all that.
I hate it.
And like that's why I limit the screen time. I try because I more watch to see how it affects how they act, their attitude, and their behavior. Weird. When I see that flip, I'm like, nah, you good.
It's weird having everything at your fingertips.
Yeah, they literally have everything at their fingertips, and I don't think they don't understand and can't appreciate it because they just grew up with it like that. So I get it on one end, but the other side's like, hey, come on now, y'all.
Okay, so Tekashi's a Mexican rapper who basically told on everybody. Everybody.
I heard he was in a gang or something.
Yes.
But then it got real.
Yes.
It got real.
But it was because of him, though. I think that's the most frustrating part about the whole thing is that everything they're being charged with are things that they did for him. That's the weird part.
That's messed up.
And it's like, you start a problem with somebody, and he's like, hey, I'll give you $50,000 to shoot at him. And then you get in court and tell him, like, you started the problem, then you make the guy shoot at him.
And now you snitching on them for shooting at him.
Yeah. When this would have never happened if it wasn't for you. Like, every incident they're being charged with is literally something that was caused by him.
That don't make no.
They're like robbery. Robbery of this artist. Because of him. He started it. He literally said, hey, go rob for me. We'll pay you.
There's so much common sense we need. There's common sense reform. Look at everything else. Common sense reform on everything we need. Because things have got out of hand. The world's just changing too fast and we haven't had a chance to keep up. Value.
The world can't keep up with technology.
Just because we can doesn't mean we should.
See, that's the world just can't keep up with technology.
Yeah, even the fact that we can live stream this across the planet.
I love it.
It's great, but it should be used in the right way. And yeah, man, All right, so what's up next? There's so much.
Time, Benji.
I just can't.
You got the last. Hold on. Shake your phone. You get a whole bunch of what's
my Pixel. The new iPhone. Y'all liking that new iPhone, people? I know y'all like the new iPhone. It's got a lot of cameras on it. And I don't do iPhone. I ain't against it. Go live your life. If you enjoy it,
yes. Oh, you didn't hear about that.
What?
So, there was a lady who was killed in her house in Fort Worth, Texas. Her neighbor called the police on her.
Oh, she got what? She got killed
inside her house.
Okay.
By the police. Her neighbor called the police on her. So it's almost just like Amber Geiger. Except now the black woman getting killed. Almost by the same as that police department. Because, Fort Worth and Dallas are right there.
Next to each other. Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Texas had a bad year, man.
Yeah.
They having a real bad summer/fall. Damn. That's.
So now we see Judge Kemp, or whatever her name is, hug another cop.
Oh, God, no. They better not. Could transfer over.
I hope so.
I don't know, man. It's too much. This news is coming. And I don't know, man. Google's doing their thing. I stay on my tech news. Pixel 4, they got Pixel. Okay, Google
4 XL.
Google 4. The Google Pixel 4. I got the Pixel 2. The 3 wasn't enough upgrade. Kids all got the 3A. We getting the 4. It's been leaked. The most leaked phone ever in the history of mankind.
Yeah, that's crazy. I thought the Pixel 3 would have been.
No. Like, even Google helped too.
I mean, to the point, I was just about to say, to the point where Google was like, get it.
All right.
What it looks like.
They should be like, all right, here you go. You buy it right now. You already know the prices. Because Best Buy in Canada leaked the prices. They put the whole page up with all the details and everything. They talking $1,000 for the XL starting. So that's the only. But I talked to a person who used to work for Best Buy, my inside source, and said that they had, but that's the SKU. They said that's the SKU for the demo unit. Okay. And sometimes they put that on there to match the price.
Gotcha.
So we don't know for sure. We'll see it. If they smart, they need to lower the price because
OnePlus is killing it.
OnePlus is good. They're doing great, but I don't think Google's whole big thing is to sell a lot.
No. So
it's just to say, hey, this is what Android is, to show off against the iPhone, because iPhone, people love the iPhone. They do, and it's the ecosystem.
Oh, it's the same thing.
I agree. I think the Pixel camera's better. That's
of course.
Photography opinion. But we'll see what the 4 does. Now you're going to have astrology photography, so you can take pictures of stars.
Yeah, I saw that. That's crazy.
Like, the fact that they put a second camera on there, that told me a lot. Because they did so much with one camera.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Crazy. So, like...
And it's a wide angle, or is it a...
it's a telephoto. I know.
That wide angle.
The one thing that I saw the iPhone has that I was just jealous of is how they were making movies with it. And how you could use all of the cameras at once. I was like...
Yeah, that was... Yeah.
Give me that. I can make a movie or something. But I don't know. It's dope. It's
like it's cool. It's a nice.
Yeah, the Pro. But they the smart thing they did is like, all right, we're gonna cut the price. Here's the one that everybody's gonna buy, and then here's the Pro. Here's the one everybody's gonna buy, and here's the Pro, the one that we can. Oh, look, it's got this in it. But here's the one everybody's gonna buy because it's gonna be cheaper and it's good.
I was actually shocked. I said, this is the first time I think I've ever seen the company cut the cell phone price.
You know what happened though? Them sales declined. And it's just like we're talking about. When that money's slow, you make some changes. So I don't know what else happened.
Oh man, it's a ton.
NFL. Oh yeah, what happened to your Cowboys? Yeah.
Cowboy Day. What do you think about Jay-Z working with the NFL?
What's Jay-Z doing with the NFL?
Where the hell you been?
What is Jigga doing with the NFL? Tell me.
You live on a rock.
Apparently. What was Jigga doing with the NFL?
Oh, you live on a rock. He basically is working with the NFL now. He says he's going to produce their halftime shows and basically their media content and their social.
Get your money, Jigga. Get your money.
Now,
yes.
They asked him about Kaepernick. He was like, what about Cap? What about Cap? And I give Jigga his props. A lot of people didn't like it. I give him his props.
What did he say?
He said, we are past kneeling. Like, we kneeled. It brought attention. Now it's time for action.
Yeah.
A lot of people still are like, no, but Cap still doesn't have a job.
Cap.
You got paid, brother. Like
Cap, he good. He ain't even trying that. He's
Cap,
like, all right.
You got paid. So what do you?
Like we said, we don't want a situation like you're not gonna have you might not have a situation like Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Where you come back and then everybody love you doing good. Right? Because if you come back and flop, you kind of messed up the whole kneeling thing. It will be colored by that. So just you went off on this high note. Taking the knee.
You got paid.
Nike.
It looks like you won.
Yep.
Take
you good.
You good.
Bounce. And keep fighting.
Keep fighting.
But you telling that, man, that's good. You heard about who was it? They tried to get for the halftime show. Rihanna turned them down because of that. I was like,
I respect her standing with Cap. Don't get me wrong. But my thing is this: Jay-Z said exactly what the hell I would have said.
Yeah.
We kneel. It brought attention. That's why we're here.
I like the fact that Jay-Z's getting in on the producing side of their halftime show. What was it? The halftime shows and a whole bunch of that gives you another in.
Now Jay-Z's gonna be in the room. Like,
so if you decide to do something crazy, he can mess you up. Room. Like, it's great.
I never understood why some people were against it. I'm like, dude. We got Carmen.
What's Carmen saying? What up, Carmen? Oh, Carmen calling in? Hey, what up?
Hey, let me show y'all something. Carmen, say out to the screen.
What Carmen showing us? You better be careful.
Uh-oh.
Oh, where you at?
Woo, she in Miami.
Uh-oh.
Y'all see that? Miami?
Yeah, if you get a chance to go to Florida, go to Florida. It's amazing. Yeah, we broadcasted live for Biddle Me This. Oh, that's beautiful.
God.
Oh. Y'all see that?
Yeah, take 1,000,000 photos. Oh my goodness.
Woo!
Yeah, take 1,000,000 photos.
That's your hotel room, ain't it? Or hold on, where you at?
That's crazy.
Yeah, this my room. Y'all want to see my room? Let me show y'all this room.
Carmen, I give you $20, you jump off into the water.
Yep.
This is the living room.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the mirrors. Look at that. That's fancy.
All right, this is a 2-bedroom condo, y'all.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This is the living room. This is the dining.
That is beautiful.
Here's one of the bedrooms.
Hell.
There's the closet.
Well, that's beautiful.
Am I walking too fast?
No, you good.
There's a closet. Got some stuff in there. This is the master room.
Oh my goodness.
Dang.
All right, here's my view from the master.
Oh!
my goodness.
Come on, Carmen. Dang. That's beautiful.
All right, so there's the living room. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Carmen doing it, man.
Here's the kitchen.
Wow.
This is my door. Here's the kitchen.
Yeah, we need to do. Forget the Dales. We need to go down there.
That's what I said, man.
Kitchen. All right. And this is the other bedroom.
I go down to Florida for Christmas.
Dude.
Carmen, you gonna be in Florida for Christmas?
Here's the other bedroom. It's a little bit smaller, but here's the view from the other bedroom.
Oh my goodness. That's beautiful.
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh my goodness, that is beautiful.
That is really nice. That is nice.
That is beautiful. Okay, Carmen, let me call you back. We gotta wrap up this episode.
Nice, right?
It's real
that is
nice.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
But Carmen, I'm gonna call you back. We gotta wrap up this episode.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, bye.
Bye.
Lord. So, yeah. Go to Florida. Travel. Oh, I went to Florida. Florida hot. It's amazing. I don't travel. And you Vegas. You got to Vegas.
Vegas.
I'm going to hit Vegas. Everybody keeps saying Vegas is great.
Vegas is beautiful.
See, if I do Vegas,
No,
I need
San
to have
Diego is beautiful.
San Diego. Man,
Vegas
San
is
Fran
pretty.
is beautiful.
Vegas is pretty. I was shocked by how it made me understand why all rich people, most rich people, they move to Cali.
Yeah.
Like when we were driving
It's
around
nice.
San Diego, it was like, dude, I thought Vegas was pretty. I'm like, oh, this is like
It's just so much money out there, too.
oh,
It's crazy.
oh my gosh.
So, like, I would rather, like, if I go to Vegas, I got to have an itinerary. I don't want to be just sitting or just looking at
No,
stuff.
it's so
I
much
want to go
stuff
see
to
the
do.
dam, the Hoover Dam. I want to do a helicopter ride. I want to ride some dune buggies. I want to do all this crazy desert shit. I want to hit some. I want to do some
It is
gambling.
so easy to do.
Man, I'm gonna have to do it. Just put the money away and do it. Because everybody, I've been hearing it from so many people. So, oh, you're right. I just gotta do it.
Just go out there and do it. Live life.
All right, y'all. What's a good place to go visit or vacation or whatever? Y'all hit us up.
Vegas.
Let us
How many
know.
people you got on your thing?
I don't know how many. I can't see. We had so many people join. Well, this tells me we got 3.
Vegas.
I think.
San
I
Diego.
can't tell. Facebook crazy.
Little Jarvis in here still.
JV.
Yeah, he in here. But San Diego, Vegas. I'm telling y'all, that's where it's at. I still gotta go to Georgia. Still gotta go to Florida.
Yeah, I gotta go see Mama's
I
house.
was thinking about going to Florida for Carmen's birthday.
Dude, Carmen's place is not. I already told you. I was down there. Carmen living her best life. It's amazing.
But as she should.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Work
I don't
hard,
tell
play
people.
hard.
I don't tell people don't live life. Because at the end of the day,
I got too many kids.
you're
Man.
gonna die. Like a lot
You're
of people, it's weird to me because a lot of people don't look at life like they're gonna die. It's like
It's true.
No.
That's very true.
you're gonna die.
You're gonna die. It's
You're
gonna
gonna die
happen.
your way
And there's no. It's not set on a calendar. You don't know when it's gonna happen.
Exactly.
You're right. You're right.
You're
And I think
gonna
about
die.
that sometimes when I gotta do stuff. I'm just
Like,
like, I better just live.
literally, you just might as well live your life, do what you want to do.
As long as you're not hurting anybody or
Yeah.
yourself. Live your life.
Because you're gonna die. Sorry, everybody think they're gonna live forever. You're gonna die.
Spoilers.
Everybody in the back. Like, spoiler alert. You're
Oh!
gonna die.
You know what we gotta talk about?
Power.
I can talk about no. People. What was people saying? It was like, it was stars has power, right?
Yes.
It was like, don't get it twisted. Stars y'all good, but once power over,
Oh, yeah,
yes,
definitely.
we
Yeah,
done
that's-
with stars.
Yeah, that's about right. I'm
That's
sure.
not
No,
for HBO and Game of
I'm
Thrones.
definitely canceled.
But anyway, no, that movie Joker. Oh man,
It was that good?
it was that good. It was real good. Don't bring your kids. This is not one for them. This is not a superhero movie. This is just that boy acted his ass off.
Was he better than the Suicide Joker? Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
Joker?
by far. Million miles.
Terrible.
Million miles. He actually beat Dark Knight Joker.
No, hell no.
Yeah, he did.
Hell no.
You gonna see it and be like,
Nah.
well, yeah, he did it.
Nah.
He did it.
I
The one thing I can say is like
I
I just wanted more. I wanted more because by the end you just like, all right, let's go. But it was so good. I'm not giving any spoilers away. Joker was good. Go see it if you can. Go see it.
Yeah.
Be ready for have some kind of background of Batman. You know who Batman is, so you'll know.
Nah, man, he can't be. You need to go watch Dark Knight again.
No, he did a great job, but this he went to a whole
Dark Knight
level.
Joker was special.
Yes, but it was okay. So watching this could have been the origin movie for that Joker. So because they act like how he got to that point, you're just like how you went from. I would
love to see that. I'm gonna watch
that. You should. It was what I ain't going to see a movie in a while. When I walked out there, it was like by the last part, jaw on the ground, like hold on, what? And then you'll pick up on it. It's just good. It's just good. The thing about it was a movie. It was kind of like Black Panther, and how if you took the superheroes out on it was a movie.
Right.
It was a movie, and it stands on its own. And they said they ain't making no sequel. I mean, I'd love for that Joker to be in the universe because this the one they got, you know. But they restarted everything. Even Batman getting redone.
But because Ben Affleck was terrible.
You know, he has his own. He has a back cave.
He got a back cave. He was terrible.
Yeah, he was not. The movies was just garbage. Oh, Auntie Teal on there. Hi, Auntie Teal.
Hey, Auntie. Hi, Auntie. Like from Killmonger.
Hey, Auntie.
Oh, I gotta send you a video. You gonna love it.
What?
It's Killmonger video. You will love it.
Black Panther coming back. I mean, well, you know,
Killmonger needs to come back.
God, I want him back. Well,
they're talking about because you know the Disney Plus What If. They're talking about that.
What if he didn't die?
Yep.
Or what if he?
Oh, I can't wait for that. That's
Disney
what if series is gonna be crazy.
Disney is doing the best. They're doing really good. Now the Spider-Man thing is handled for now. They had to. There was too much money.
Yep.
It was
too much think both parties
because if they both would have suffered a little bit. Sony more because if the next Spider-Man was a flop, they back to square one.
Yep.
And they had too bad they had a.
And they would have no leverage on Disney then.
Nope. Because Disney will come up, dude. They will give somebody else.
I think they're gonna just pull a power play and just pay Sony off.
I mean, Sony needs to have that in their mind. Like, all right, how much? Because you know Disney has posed the question. Because then we ain't gotta worry about y'all. You go live your money. Go enjoy that. Have Venom. But now it's gonna be wholesale. You gotta get Venom too.
You gotta get everybody.
The
whole Spider-Man franchise.
Because they already got Fantastic Four and all that. Because look what they did with Fox.
Yep.
And Fox had a lot of stuff.
Yep.
And they was like, here we go. Sony, you ain't nothing compared to Fox. I'm sorry. All right.
Exactly.
You kind of a small fish.
That's the kind of crazy thing about Disney Plus. When they're like, yeah, we're gonna have all 30 seasons of The Simpsons and this. I'm like, damn, I forgot y'all.
They got Fox, so they got The Simpsons. Yeah, that's crazy. Disney.
American Dad.
They got the break.
Family Guy. I'm like,
yeah, they got
y'all have everything.
Aliens, Predators, Terminators, shit. Star Wars.
Yep.
Now you got the Star Wars. You got
Pixar movie.
Oh, that's something else they can do now.
Oh,
because Fox had the rights to the original Star Wars movies.
Yep.
But now they got Fox.
And that's that. Yep.
Oh, that was a good move. I didn't think of that. That was a good move. But yeah. So Packers gonna win tomorrow. Oh, who the Cowboys play today?
Jets.
Easy win. All right, so y'all can feel good about yourselves. Y'all can rest the whole starting line.
Dak don't need that money. Let Dak go.
Dak did mess up. That was real bad.
He tricked off about $10 million a year just in 2 games.
But what about Zeke though? Zeke, I feel like Zeke is trapped, and he deserves better.
I mean, they're gonna try him. They're not gonna pay him that money. They're gonna try him.
But that coach though,
I hope he gets fired.
Because no, that game that was bad. So yeah, we got the Lions tomorrow. Packers got the Lions tomorrow, and I think we got that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, who did the Lions upset.
I know they beat the Browns.
They upset somebody. Was it the Lions who upset them? I forgot. See, I need to be getting back on my NFL game. But yeah. So all right, we should wrap this up. What else we got to say? I don't know what else we got to say.
Nothing else to say.
I don't think we got nothing else to say. I'll take the video.
We gave him a hot hour.
Gave him a hot hour, yeah. I think I'll put it on I'll put it on our Biddle Me This page. In addition, and yeah, so I don't know. We ain't got no outro.
Nope. All I can say is feel the burn. Bernie Sanders for president. Elizabeth Warren for president. Donald Trump for impeachment.
Donald Trump for impeachment. That's the name of the episode right there. Donald Trump, he is literally running for impeachment. Every time he opens his mouth. And don't forget, he gonna put a man on the face of the moon. He gonna do it. He gonna do it. I thought he was saying it out of context. I thought somebody pulled the clip out of context. No, he just said that shit with no lead up, with no story. I thought he was like, in 1963 we said we were gonna beat socialism.
But you know what? That gives credit to everybody that says the whole moon. We never went to the moon thing.
Oh yeah, all the conspiracy theories coming out. Oh, well, hold on. Trump believed it. See, he telling the truth.
Told you we never went to the moon.
That bull.
A lot of people believe it.
All right, y'all. Episode 13. Biddle Me This. On October 13th, 2019. We out. Bye.